What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to do a story time, and it was requested, and actually it's considered a funny story time. Okay, so it may not be funny to some, but it's funny, very funny to others. Okay, so one time, what happened was we was on our way to look at some apartments or whatever. Me, Dakota, Isaiah, and my nephew and my uncle, right? So we was hungry after, trying to look at the apartments and everything. It had to take time before the landlord came to show us and everything. So we found a McDonald's that was near, and we all went and we had filet of fish and milkshakes and things like that. And it was so weird because my nephew, for some reason, didn't grasp that he had a soda with ice cream. And I don't know, I guess, when you eat and stuff and you just, have cravings, you just want what you want. You don't think about, the aftermath or anything like that, right? So, anyway, we left out, and I always remind everybody, wherever we go, like, do anybody have to use the restroom? So, my nephew was like, no. I was like, you really need to use the restroom before we go because, it's a long ride back. It's kind of a ride. He was like, no, I ain't really got to use it. I said, you saying you don't really have to use it, so you need to go use the bathroom. He was like, no, I'm good. Let me tell you what happened. So we started driving back on our way back home. And then I happened to be in a car with my uncle and them two and my nephew. All of a sudden, my nephew is sitting in the back and he looking strange. He's like this. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why you looking like that, right? I'm like, you okay? And then they was like, mm-hmm. And all you see was like, show them Isaiah. Show them how he was like bent over.
But he was like, I heard, like, he kept moving, so I already knew he had to do something. He was like this at first. He like he was crushing in his stomach. Then he started putting his hands on his legs, and then he started holding his stomach, and then he started kept moving. He started getting fidgety. He was like.
Yeah, right? So that was so crazy, but this is not the half. What makes it so bad, the whole story really bad, right? My uncle had just bought this car, all right? And a matter of fact, it was the same car that Eliso Cray had. My uncle bought the same exact car, and that car was brand spanking new. And then you know what happened from his story. Crunching over, like, right? So I'm like, wait. So my nephew started holding his stomach, cramping up and everything. So I told my uncle that I think that my nephew have to use the bathroom. And he said, do you have to use the bathroom? And then my nephew told him, yeah, I have to go. And then my uncle was like, well, why didn't you use the bathroom when she told you to use the bathroom? Because remember, I told him to use the bathroom, but yet he said that he was good. Okay, so, oh my gosh, it was crazy, okay? So he's still trying to stay calm. He's still lying, saying he don't have to use the restroom. So guess what happens? My uncle drives on a highway where there's no shoulder at all, right? No shoulder, so you can't pull over to do anything. Guess what happens? The next thing you know, all you see is that he's holding his stomach, he's cramping, he go, oh, I gotta go. And I'm like, oh my gosh, uncle, he have to go. And he was like, there's nothing I can do about it. There's nowhere for me to pull over. There's nothing here, like nothing. I'm on a highway, I can't pull over. So he was like, it was so weird because he was like, he looked through the mirror, my uncle, and he looked at my nephew, and he was looking like, with real sad, a look that just was so sad, like he was praying. He was like, he looked back like, oh man, oh my God, I really want to drop him off somewhere, but I can't do nothing. It's no shoulder. So Excuse me. So then, all you hear was boom, right? So it was a fart. We thought it was a fart. Next thing you know, he was using a restroom in a brand new car. Except for he couldn't help it. So I was like, oh no. And then my uncle was like, yo man, please, man, please don't do that in my car, man.
And then it was...
Oh, it was so funny. He said, please, man, please. He begged him and he couldn't even do nothing because he had diarrhea. Right? So after that, I was like, oh, right? I was like, oh man, he don't want you, you doing this in your uncle car, like, you can't do this, whatever, in my uncle car. So it was nothing around that I could find. So I took off one of my favorite sweaters and I had to give it to him to try to put over him to hold the doodle underneath him because it was really sliding out, like it was coming.
He looked like
it was coming. It was sliding all. I was like, oh my God! I had put cardboard under him and everything, and all you could see was the diarrhea coming on the sides. And I was like, oh my gosh! And my uncle was like, please, man, don't do this. I said, he did it already. He said, oh man, come on. And then he was like, please don't let it get on my seat. And I was like, no, I don't think it's on your seat. But I couldn't really see that good, right? And we managed to find somewhere where we pulled over. I said, we got to find a gas station. So we finally found like a gas station to pull into, right? Which happened to have another fast food restaurant there. When I got out the front of that car and went to the back and opened the door to try to get my nephew out of there, to take him to the bathroom, it was over, okay? He had shit, like literally all over, y'all. I was like, oh! And then I tried to get him out the car, and I said, oh! And then my uncle got out, right? I guess at this moment he was like, I don't know what to do, so I guess he was like, I don't know what I have to do. I have to go around and see, what he did. So I said, oh yeah, it is on your seat. It is on your seat. And he came over and he looked, he was like, oh man, like that, right? So, I mean, it was so bad that we couldn't even get my nephew out the car. That's how bad it was. Like, his underwear was messed up. Everything was messed up. The big sweater I had on was messed up. Everything was messed up. So then it was a camera, like right up there where the restaurant was looking. So it was like a fenced-in thing right here where they kept the garbage, right? So I was like, yo, you're gonna have to get out and go through there where the garbage at. But it's a camera right there, they looking right at us. So anyway, he managed to get out and he tried to run over there in the thing. And all you could see, because it was like garbage cans, right? So all you could see was my nephew going like this, looking to see was somebody looking. But before that happened, though, it was weird. Because before that happened, remember I had told you that he had underwears that was dirty and everything, so we had to dispose of that. So the first thing he did before he went inside there to try to, fix himself or whatever, all you see him do was sling dirty, gooey underwears across the fence. Pew! And the lady was like, was that underwear that was in back of us? Oh my God!
Yep.
Yo, it was hilarious. You have to really vision this, like really vision it, So it was crazy. And then once he went back there inside the fence area, it was a camera. So he's sitting there looking. He was so nervous. He looking this way, trying to see like, oh man, who's looking? And I mean, it was terrible. So we managed to find some like towels in the back of the car and stuff, and try to wipe him off as good as we could. But that car was done. Right after we finished, we had to take it straight to the car wash. Everybody in the car was like, it was torture. Let me tell you.
Mom, he was stinking.
Mom, you can't forget neither. He had it all over his socks, his backseat, and his shoes.
Yeah, it was everywhere. It was everywhere. So that was like the funniest thing that I think ever happened to me that I could remember. I mean, really. It was sad because I was trying to look out for my nephew because I already know he felt bad. And my nephew was 16. So I knew he already felt bad that he did that in his car. But you know, if you have stomach problems or diarrhea, you cannot help it. You know what I mean? He tried to hold it, but he couldn't no more. So I felt so bad for him, and then I felt bad for my uncle because it was his brand new car that had got blessed lovely, I may add. You know, but it was so funny. After it was all said and done, I cracked up because it was so funny, okay? But all well said and done, after he got his car washed, it smelled much better. He got rid of the seat pads and everything, threw it away. Got him more seat pads in there. He was mad. He was telling my nephew, you ain't coming with me next time. That's it. He said, that's it. You ain't getting back in my car. I said, he didn't mean it. I said, you know, if he would never have did that, he really was trying hard not to do it. You know, but that was it. It was crazy. So we managed to get back home and everything, you know, after an embarrassing day for my nephew. So, yeah. So that's our story. And I hope you enjoyed it because it really was funny. I mean, like, if you actually seen it, it was so hilarious. So anyway, if you like that story time, leave it in the comment below. Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. Turn on post notification in case you want to see a video that I can do for you. You can leave it in the box below. Try to request a video. If I can do it, I will. Make sure you like our channel and share it with everyone. Thank you, YouTube.